Hello traders, and welcome to lesson number 14 in the ReadFX Beginners Forex Trading course. In this lesson then, we're going to answer the question, what are swings? So a swing is a candle pattern that consists of 3 or 5 candles. And swings are an important part of something called market structure, which I'll explain in another lesson. Now there are two main types of swings. We have normal swings and we have fractal swings. Now each type of swing also has a high and a low. So we have swing highs and swing lows, and we have fractal swing highs and fractal swing lows. Now the easiest way to explain this is to go to the charts. So let's go to Trading View and have a look. Okay, so here we are in Trading View, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to quickly change to a line chart. And the reason for this is that the easiest way to spot a swing is to look for a V shape, and it's not always particularly clear when you're looking at candles. So once you cut all the wicks and all the bodies off, it's now very easy to see where the swings are. So these V shapes that you see, this is a swing high. So whenever the V shape is pointing upwards, this is a swing high. And whenever the V shape is pointing downwards, that is a swing low. So if you just work our way across this chart, we can see swing low, swing low, swing low. There's another, there's another, there's another, there's one that I missed. Swing high, swing high, swing high, swing high. You get the idea. So we're just looking for V-shaped patterns. Now if I just go back to candles, there's a little bit more to it. So if we take this one here, for example, just let me zoom in on this. Okay, so this is the middle candle, and we're only interested in these three. So the first type of swing, as I said, is a 3 candle pattern. So the middle candle of the 3 for a swing low, this is a swing low example, the V is pointing down. The low of the middle candle must be lower than the candle on the left and the candle on the right, and you can clearly see it is. So this V shape, this is our swing low. Now this high is actually very, very slightly higher than the two either side of it, believe it or not. So this is technically a swing high, and this is actually a really good example because in the real world you don't often get a clear swing. I mean, this is very clearly lower than these two candles. You often get stuff like this where you have to kind of look at it and think, is it not? And the same applies here. To me, that is still a swing. If I change this to a line chart, that is very clearly, both of these actually are very clearly swing highs. Okay, so don't get too wound up with whether or not it is or it isn't. It's similar to if you watch the candle pattern lesson. I don't tend to focus on whether or not something is a perfect example. I just tend to focus on what the market is telling me. This is a very clear V-shaped reversal, therefore to me, that is a swing high. So now let's have a look at fractal swings. So fractal swings then, we're going to look at a 5 candle pattern instead of a 3 candle pattern. So this one here, this is our middle candle. The high of this candle is higher than the candle to the right and the candle after it. So the two candles to the right are both lower than the middle candle. The two candles to the left are both lower than the middle candle. Therefore, this is a fractal swing high. Okay, and a fractal swing low is obviously just the opposite. So let's see if we can find one. Here's one. Okay, so here's our middle candle. If we look at the low of our middle candle, it is lower than the two candles to the left, and it is lower than the two candles to the right. It's clearly in a V shape. Okay, so this is our fractal swing low. Okay, so in this lesson then, we looked at swing highs and swing lows, and we looked at fractal swings. In the next lesson, we're going to look at market structure.